Ready then.
Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at IamFote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and this is our Business of the Week. Check out the testimony from Roundhouse Paper.
I decided to try Roundhouse Paper because I was tired of giving the same old gifts to my nieces. I wanted to give them something they haven't gotten before, and I knew that they would enjoy. So I decided to try it out on my daughter, and it was a hit. She loved it. Roundhouse Paper makes the cutest stickers, stationery, and stories for the culture. Full House Bundle is the gift to go. You can find Roundhouse Paper on Instagram.
Do you have a little reader in your life? When it comes to kids and reading, it's best to do it early and often. Roundhouse Paper creates stickers, stationery, and stories to make reading representative, relatable, and fun. Items start at only $5 with free shipping on orders $15 and up. Please visit roundhousepaper.com.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'ma tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. Tap in. We here, y'all. We done made it to another Friday. The day after my birthday. Today's my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, my mama.
Happy birthday, Mr.
Happy birthday. I'm not allowed to call her Christine. Happy birthday, Christine.
Hey,
What you
Christine.
gonna do? Happy birthday, Christine. So it's my mom's birthday today. So that's a beautiful thing. Good morning, everybody. We are here. Normally there's a letdown. Like after your birthday happens, it's a letdown. You're like, oh, damn. But now I'm on my way to Dallas. So the festivities continue today as I get on the plane and go out there to Dallas, and we tape more shows for the CW33 and some other things. We on an orange carpet.
Yeah.
Shawnee
You
booked
got
some
work.
Orange carpet?
we got to do an orange carpet. But let me ask everybody how their night was. Sexy Mo, you look like you about to be in a Broadway musical. So what's going on? You look nice. What's going on?
That.
Well, it's Finer Fridays.
Dream
it's Finer
girls.
Womanhood Month. So you
What's
both
that
have to
mean?
be in royal blue and white on most days this month.
What's that mean? The finders for
Finer
those who don't know.
Womanhood Month.
Yes.
So we celebrate finer women from all demographics.
Okay.
And all spaces, all month. So you can be an author, you could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, you can be a small business owner, whatever it is that makes you finer. We embrace it all month.
I'll take white women.
Yeah.
So Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated was founded on the basis of inclusion rather than exclusion. So yes, we do.
Nice. So
Look
y'all
at,
do take
look
white
at
women.
that president coming out. Look at that talking
Yes,
that talk.
we do.
Okay, no.
It was like Obama and Don King at the same time.
You gotta take the loop off. Untake the loop button.
I know, baby. I know.
I like a little Kool-Aid and ripple.
That is
But yeah.
hilarious.
So last night I did not get
Oh,
probably
sorry about
but an hour of sleep. Because for those of you who know, you know, last night started Galconda Temple number 24 out of Newark,
Thank you,
New
everyone.
Jersey's annual ball weekend. And
What
all
is
I got
that?
to
Explain
say-
what is the ball weekend? What is it? Like what is going
So-
on?
Of course, you have your formal
Thank you,
formal
Ashley.
ball, which is honoring the current potentate, which would be, like your president. However, there's other festivities. So last night there was a comedy show, and being a part of their court, which is the female side, the daughters. Of course, we served food to all of the attendees and the guests. And so they come from everywhere. They come from Texas.
Where did this comedy show
California,
happen?
Fort Worth.
Where did this comedy show happen? Where
This was
did
in Parsippany.
Parsippany.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Me and Jay
So
could have made it. I could have made it there. I could have
When
made
she
it.
said comedy show, I started thinking, dang.
Yeah,
I
I
coulda
didn't
made
get
it.
to go. I didn't get to go to the
booked
comedy
mine?
show because I was working. But however, this is a 90s theme weekend. So
Mhm.
I
all
like
of
the
my
90s.
attire
That was
is
the
going
best
to be
year.
90s theme. And we're gonna have a good time. They buy out the whole hotel, Mike.
90s.
So
Nice.
it's just us in the hotel. Like there's not a sold out, not a single open room in the hotel.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's so you got a busy weekend going on, Shawnee Scott.
I do.
How was your night? How was your night, Shawnee Scott? What's going on?
Um,
Shawnee Scott, please talk about the weather.
Oh yeah, that was our night. We had tornadoes,
Thunderstorms.
thunderstorms. So we were,
Texas?
Yes.
yeah, we were hunkered down. Yeah, we have tornadoes. That's
Tornado
what we
belt.
have.
I can't live nowhere they got tornadoes and earthquakes. But go ahead, y'all had tornadoes, so y'all had to hunker there, like had to go in like the tub. What do you mean?
Well, no, the way my place is set up, we just went to the back because there's we just went to the back.
Boy, there's no windows.
Right? There's no
I didn't
windows.
want to say all that, but
Okay.
You got to be around something, and you got to make sure there's. This is a white guy told me you got to make sure there's no windows. What floor apartment are you on? I said second. He said, well, you're gonna go to the closet and you're gonna hunker down. Hunker down is everybody's word with a tornado. Go ahead.
Yes,
we gotta
you
hunker
can be
down.
hunkered in.
So-
Yes.
Hunker
that
down.
was
So
our
what do you
night.
do? You just go in the closet with some snacks and then y'all just hang out? Like that's crazy.
Well,
No, you
depending on-
hunker down. God damn it! You ain't hear what we said, Jay Black. You got to
what does
hunker
hunker down mean? I've never
That means
lived
you
somewhere
gotta-
where we had to hunker down. Like,
Okay, just
so-
imagine being in
Sound like a
Philly.
white
Just
word.
imagine being in Philly
Hunker.
and somebody shooting. And whatever you do when somebody you
okay.
hunker down.
All right,
That's what you
all right.
do. Sorry, Shawnee. Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you
Jay want to
some
be
people
different.
have to get in the bathtub depending on how their house is set up.
Yeah.
So if you get in the bathtub, you take your top mattress
Mhm.
and you put that on top of you, and you get out in the tub, put that
Yeah, I
on
don't
top
do
of
that.
you.
When people shoot,
Yeah.
you turtleneck it. You stick your head out after a couple seconds, everything is good.
Yeah.
You don't got to stay
no,
there,
no.
but all right.
We're not talking about the literal things. Everybody got to hunker down differently, Jay Black.
okay.
Everybody hunkers down
It
differently.
sounds scary though. It
Your
sounds scary.
situation.
You had no man
Yeah.
with you. You by yourself. You and your girls, and you got to
No,
hunker
forget
down.
all that. You ain't got no man with you.
It's a
I wa-
tornado, Jay.
Yeah, I was there. I was there when they had a tornado warning, and they put my area on the map, and they said the tornado is going through this. They the journey or whatever, the path of the tornado. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is dead
Ain't nobody
serious. when you
to
start
save
hearing.
you. It's every man for himself. Every man
Right, you
for
figure it out.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
telling you, because it sounds like a train. It sounds like a train coming. So we heard that. Well, the siren started going off.
Damn.
Then the train came, and I was like, okay. I was like, well, I don't know if we in the middle of it or it's past us. We just in the middle for a little while.
It's crazy.
Oh man,
That was our night. Then we went to sleep.
Good. Then they went to sleep. They were cool. They went to sleep. Then everything was all good. Jay Black, how was your night, Jay Black? How was your night?
Shout out to real quick Afro Queen on the check-in.
I'm tired.
Ashley Newman. I see you, Ashley. Diane. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sean Robinson and Stacy Mitchell. My night, actually, I was with Stacy Mitchell last night. I was actually hanging
You
with
better clean
Stacey.
that shit up. You better clean that shit up. You better clean that whole statement up. You better make sure you put that in its proper context and everything like that. You better make sure I was with Stacy Mitchell last night.
I can't say I was
Wait a
with Stacy
minute.
Mitchell.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. You think
know
Lady
what you
Q's hernia ain't
know.
feeling good now. Let her find out you just said I was with Stacy Mitchell last night. Jay,
Don't get chopped up.
What? I was hanging with Stacy Mitchell.
Don't
All right,
get
so
chopped
good.
up.
And Michael Shawn.
Yeah.
Shawn.
Yeah.
It was Mike's birthday, had a comedy show, and Stacy actually showed up. Look, she brought a cake and everything, Mo.
She
Shiny,
did.
look.
That was
She
very
brought a
nice
cake.
of her.
You see balloons. She had a bag of
Nice.
candy. Yeah, Stacy
Yeah.
Mitchell came through. She was
Go
hanging out
ahead,
with us.
Stacy.
and rock
Yeah.
Lady Q shirt too. I was like, okay, Stacey.
She rocked Lady Q shirt. She bought a cake. She bought candy. She bought edibles.
Oh,
the
she
Boston
bought
baked
Boston
beans.
baked beans.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see that in there. Yeah. I saw Reese Pieces,
Oh,
Kit
you
Kat,
gotta
Sour Patch Kids.
listen.
Oh, you
Stacey
bringing that
hooked
bag
you
with
up.
you? You bringing
No.
that bag with you, right?
No, I'm not.
Stacey
Because I got to
hooked
clear
you
that. Then I
up.
got to bring that something else. Spirit can mess
And
with
they
me.
like, oh, 'cause you gotta declare it, right?
You got to
One
declare
bag minimum.
stuff. And they're like,
One
wait a
bag
second.
minimum.
You got baked beans? Hold on.
What you doing with the Boston baked
I to
beans?
charge you $150 for. I'm like, what?
Yes.
First of all, Stacey Mitchell said I had them both. Stop, Stacey Mitchell. Y'all all inappropriate this morning. Y'all are all inappropriate this
Oh, I
morning.
didn't even catch that. She said,
No, you did. No, you're
Yeah,
not messing up my trip. You're not messing up my trip. No, you're not.
Stacey was very respectful.
We had a
Her husband,
2-for-1 special last night, Stacey.
no, her husband called to check on her, and she stopped in the middle, hey, and took the phone call and said, "Yeah, that's my husband." Like I said, okay, he do check in. You know, Stacey stay busy, so he checks in on her. So no,
All
she's
right.
good.
This is
People.
what really happened. Stacey Mitchell, since y'all want to play, Stacey Mitchell, husband called. She was looked at Jay and went,
Shh, don't say that. He can't know men around me.
Don't be getting her. Don't be getting her in no hot water. It's Friday now. It's Friday. Don't be getting her in trouble.
I was on stage performing, and she looked at me like, yeah. No, Stacey Mitchell, I want to say you are really, really, sincerely, you're really a nice person, yo. Like she came out there, she had a little balloon and everything like that, and me and Jay had a long talk about Stacey Mitchell afterwards. We're like, yo, she's really just genuinely, she's nice.
She's good people.
She's just good people. Like
Well,
she's
where?
just
From the
she's
show.
very, she has no agenda. There's nothing. She's just nice. And I was like, wow. I said, I was taken aback, Stacey Mitchell. I was taken aback, and thank you for coming out to the show and actually bringing all that, you know, the little flower, the little balloon. And she was like, I got it from Wegmans. And I was like, you know, I took a piece of the cake, and I was like, this cake is good. Because even if the cake isn't good, you're supposed to say the cake is good if somebody brings it to you, right? You go like, the cake is good. I like the cake. Then she goes, this cake, all right. I said, what?
You brought the cake. What do you mean?
She said, yeah, I didn't make the cake, Mike. I brought the cake. It don't matter. Like, I was like, okay. But Stacey Mitchell definitely supports and is definitely a very, very nice person. So Stacey, as much as we joke about, we go back and forth, I admire you. I thank you for every single thing. What we about to put up there? Oh,
no, I just put a little, just Stacey.
You can tell Jay Black old as hell. Jay Black took all these pictures.
I took pictures.
He couldn't wait to post them. You can tell he getting older. Jay Black, let me show you.
I wasn't I literally, I felt like Stacey was like, she was so, like all the times you meet Stacey and know her, it's like, but I don't know. Yesterday was different. I felt like a connect. Yes, I did.
Well,
I don't know if it's because of my growth.
Before I called you about trying to put something together for Mike, Stacey and I had a conversation first, and she was helping me try to put something together closer to your house.
Well, thank y'all very, very, very much, and thank everybody who sent me money for the Cash App yesterday.
Oh, I owe you $5 out of my $7 on my Cash App.
Well, you can send it right now. Everybody, thank you.
Yeah. Mike. By the way, when my mom sent that was from both of us. By the way, my mom sent.
It wasn't from. It was from your mama.
That was from me. And
that shit ain't got nothing to do with you.
That was for me and her.
Matter of fact, Jay Black took his commission off the top last night after we got paid. My birthday, he took his commission off the top.
You are
shameless,
Jay Black.
What do you mean?
You the person to be like, can you put my name on a card too?
That's what he did. He was like, it's from me. It's from me and my mom. No, it's not. It's from Mrs. Bush.
She forgot to put that in the comment section.
No, it had nothing to do with that. Thank you. It ain't got nothing to do with that. He was over there, whatever. So yeah, what we gonna do about this gas? We go in the comments, show you what we gonna do about this gas, dog. Like what? Hold up.
Terrible.
I'm not gonna say what type of, I'm gonna tell you my night last night. I'm not gonna say what type of car that Jay Black got, Lady Q.
It's a nice car.
No, she posted it before though.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all better never, ever come at Jay Black for not giving her a goddamn spa day. She got that car.
Well, she
Let
has
me
to drive
tell.
Buddy around to school.
I
mean,
don't.
Jay Black has a nice car. Why would you not
I don't
want
give
your
it.
wife to have a
So
nice
which
car?
one you want? The spa day and the nice car? Which one you
Yeah,
want?
what you want that
Which
one?
one you want?
You want
Shawnee and Mo,
The
which one you
Volvo,
want?
for all intents and purposes, I'll take the car. But I'm just saying it doesn't mean that she still doesn't need time for herself. Jay Black.
Jay Black, I'm on your side, dog. You got in the car.
greedy.
You want personal time? Give me
Say
back the
greedy.
car.
Yeah. It's a whole lot
You want some
longer.
time to recover? Give me back the car.
That's
damn
because
it.
the car got a tracker on it. You can tell where the car been.
No, the car. In order to listen, in order to open the glove compartment, you got to press a button that ain't near you. How about that shit? I tried to put my car keys in the glove compartment, and this son of a bitch did something. Hocus pocus magic. Boom.
Yes.
And music played as the thing opened.
He got one of
I think
them.
the trunk is the automatic trunk, and yeah. Jay Black did a good job.
That was her dream car. No, that was her dream car that she wanted. So I tried to make that happen.
We're listening to Shade 45 or the old school station on Sirius XM, and these son of a bitches had like every song that came on the video played in the car. I was like, wow, this is I said, you really want money? You want your commission off this show? Really? This is what we're doing. All right. So, but it was good. It was good. It was good. Shout out to IMD. Shout out to IMD for having us out there. So that was dope. We did. And the birthday weekend continues. Let me get this straight. CW 33 this Saturday. You know what? I'm tired because Shawnee gonna interrupt me and be like, no.
That ain't the date. That's
what are the times? What are the times, Shawnee Scott? What are the times for the TV shows on CW 33?
At 11 o'clock, the replay of You and I runs 11:30. The replay of Big Bink's Break Room plays 12 o'clock. The Big Bink and NLE Chopper plays, and then 12:30 your part one with Charleston White plays.
So did the part two play?
No, not
coming
yet.
up. Coming up. So set your DVRs. If y'all can't watch it in Dallas area, CW, just set your DVRs up to record it as well, so you don't miss it.
Nope, I had to do reruns this week because I wasn't able to get everything out.
Reruns are good. Reruns are good.
I
watch reruns.
Oh, good. Did we talk about Vanessa Bryant making that money? We did. Mo talked about that. We did, but we didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, on a podcast, the sports podcast, we talked about my bad. Humor mill. So Vanessa Bryant got 28 point something million from LA County for their messiness when it came to how they handled the pictures of Kobe Bryant's tragic death and tragic accident and crash and everything like that. Everything was tragic. And I believe that she deserves every penny for how sloppy they were and how ridiculously disrespectful they were.
Mm-hmm.
But just want to say something. But everybody, if you were at a job, now once again, I want to say it was disrespectful what they did, how they handled it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to explain to people, for once, can we keep it 100 all the time? If you were at your job and somebody had that picture, you would have looked at the picture and 9 out of 10 times you would have circulated that picture to somebody else. If you had an exclusive picture, like let's say when OJ happened, if you had an exclusive picture at your job of that traumatic, disgusting, crazy double murder, you would have shared it with somebody. Because at work, all you do is work and gossip. That's all you do. I don't care if you're a cop, fireman, a woman. I don't care if you're a lawyer. I don't care if you're a secretary. I don't care if you work at a UPS mailing spot. When you are not working, you are gossiping. So though I remember, I want to reiterate that Vanessa Bryant deserves every penny of that. Stop acting like y'all better than those people that did it at the job. They got caught. Stop acting like you better. We spread child porn with R. Kelly at our jobs. So please stop trying to act like you better than somebody. Just say you got caught doing something. Chances are that I would have done too if I had access to the pictures?
I don't know if you would have did it. That's insensitive. Somebody's death, somebody's body.
Yeah, if I told you I was at work and I got pictures of the crash, you would have said, "Send them to me."
Oh yeah, I would want to see.
Exactly. Like, what are we doing? Like, she deserves.
But that's your responsibility as the person. You took an oath for that job field not to share stuff like that. You have to know it could get out. Not trying to holler at chicks, they're picking them up at the bar. I think that's the part that went wrong. It's not like you shared it with another cop or another firefighter. They shared it with chicks trying to pick them up.
You can't even really do that unless you're on the case. If you're not on the case, they say that you're not supposed to even do that.
But if you're not on the case and you have access to the pictures, the best place to show them. Now, once again, I believe it was disrespectful what they did, and it was a shameful act. But if you're not part of the investigation and you have access to the pictures, you know how great. Do you know how many people I would have showed that to at the bar? If you at the bar just chilling, chit-chatting.
That's too graphic, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait a second. So let me get this straight. We can watch George Floyd die in front of us, and we can watch Rodney King get beat by cops, and we can watch R. Kelly pee on somebody, but this is too vile or violent. Oh, y'all better stop. Y'all. Like, oh, man.
Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Lanita. I get what you're saying.
Good morning.
Like, dog, like, I get it. I said, but please just say what it really is. We glad they got caught. We glad they had to pay a penalty. But just say it's because they got caught, not because you discussed it. Don't say you discussed it because you would have shared the majority.
I mean, we all wanted to see the pictures. We all wanted to see the pictures at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I wanted to see it. But I mean, I wouldn't have shared, like, I wouldn't have been texting it to nobody. You can see it in my phone. I'm not gonna send it.
You would have texted that to me. We would have texted. All four of us would have sent that text message in our little text grid or whatever.
Yeah, because the Boston supermarket shooting, they sent that video. I don't know if y'all watched. I know I clicked on it. Somebody sent it to us, and I watched it.
You sent it to me. You sent it to me.
Yeah. I was like, man, this is unbelievable. Like, and that people did die there too, though. I mean, yeah. But we weren't trying to pick up chicks, though, Mike. We weren't trying to say, "Yo, Afro Queen, let me holler at you. I got this. Let me show you that." Like
Afro Queen said, but people died though. Afro Queen, do you know how much shit you've watched that people died? Do you know how much stuff you've watched that people died? Afro Queen.
We watched the I forgot my guy from Philly. They got murdered in the chicken wing spot. I forget his name. Dang, that fast. PNB Rock. We watched the PNB Rock video. We watched Takeoff. Like we watched people taking their last breaths and getting shot up, and
because you know what, the species that gets too much credit is human beings. We give ourselves too much damn credit. We are morbid. We are ridiculous. And if there was a video of Tupac getting shot in Vegas or Biggie getting shot in LA, we would have shared that shit over and over and over and over and over again. So though I believe that Vanessa Bryant deserves every penny in that county, I don't feel bad for them. Please don't say because you're disgusted. Because if that's the case, you need to get off Instagram right now. You need to get off social media right now with all the stuff that you should be disgusted on that's on there right now.
They're disgusted because they said she got enough money. She's rich for the rest of her life. Was she taking the money from the taxpayers? That's what they killing her for.
Oh, no. Fuck that. No. Talking about too much money. If my husband died in a helicopter accident, tragically, and my daughter died, and other kids died, and other parents died, and you gonna spread it. Once again, I'm not saying I wouldn't have been caught up in it. I would have been caught up in it. But she deserves every damn. I don't care if she's worth $1 billion. She deserves every penny for y'all putting that out there and spreading that situation of my family dead in the mountains. I don't watch any of those videos. Lady Q, it's a cute comment brought to you by Lady Q. I don't watch any of the videos, and I think it's because it was of a child as well.
Yeah, it's kids. Yeah.
Lady Q, if I would have sent Jay Black them pictures, you would have looked at them pictures with Jay Black.
No, she wouldn't look. She ain't look at the Boston one. She don't look at none of that stuff, to be honest.
Well, then she looks at something on social media. She looks at something that she's supposed to be discussing that on social media.
She look at stories of kids doing things and accomplishing things and start crying. She cry over every little thing online. So she can't handle stuff
There's
like that.
nothing wrong with that. Well, Jay Black, just because you don't cry at all does not mean that there's something wrong with other people expressing that emotion.
Yeah.
I never watched those.
But either way, Vanessa gave all that money away though, Mike. She gave it all away because people was talking like she's donating all that money, so she's not keeping it, so people can stop saying she's wrong for taking that money.
What is why? And after she donated, they still gonna say something about it. Girl, please keep your money.
Keep your money. Go. I say keep it, but God bless you for because you realize your financial team probably said you're good. Just it's probably a bigger tax write off if you just give it away anyway. And then after that, in lighter news, Tinkerbell is black.
What? Peter Pan, Tinkerbell?
Yes.
You white folks get me so mad sometimes. Y'all so up in arms over y'all do know Tinkerbell ain't real, right? How the hell do y'all get mad over a character that ain't even real? First of all, it's just a character. I think the girl looks lovely. I think it's amazing. And how do y'all get mad?
The same way they got mad when there was a black Disney princess.
The Little Mermaid. They got mad at Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, when Tiana came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said Disney going too far. You trying to be too woke.
Going too far.
That woke word. They're woke. You're too woke. You're trying. You're pressing.
How? That is amazing. Go ahead, Mo.
No, it never astonishes me to the fact of as many young, little, impressionable black and brown little girls who go to Disney and are excited. There's a shot there where you can actually get made up, like have the princess experience. So you always see these little black girls and brown girls come out of the shop with this long Rapunzel blonde hair, dressed in these princess dresses.
Rapunzel.
I'm excited and thankful that finally they can dress like their favorite princess, somebody who looks like them, versus having to dress like something that they're not. What is wrong with it? One out of all of the Disney princesses, there are one.
They said historically Tinkerbell was white, and then she should stay white. And
the
bitch
said. Ain't real.
It's a character.
It's all make believe, y'all. Make
so
believe.
What's the real reasoning? So what's the real reason white folks are mad? What's the real break it down there, Mike?
Because they don't like
transparency.
They don't like their kids seeing there's a certain segment of this country, a large segment, that doesn't like the fact that their kids have to watch anybody other than a white person being portrayed in a positive image and being something that their kids look to. And the funny thing is it's the parents. It's not the kids. The kids don't give a damn. All the kids see is a character. It's the parents that sit there and go, oh, I got to watch this black being sitting here being Tinkerbell. You know how crazy you sound that you upset at a person called Tinkerbell? That you are upset because now the kids don't even see race. The only reason they see race is because your dumb ass is standing over them saying, oh, Tinkerbell's black now. Tinkerbell's black. Is this what we got to do now? We got to watch a black Tinkerbell. But honestly, I think that they put stories like this out just to keep the divide. They put these stories out just to start what we're doing right now, just to have this and me being mad at white people for being upset over that. But then I get scared because the fact that you don't want to teach black history in schools because it's going to offend white administrators.
Well, not only that, they won't teach civics or government in school anymore. They're taking it out. Here, right now, you only get one semester of it, and you need civics and government to know how to vote, how the country run, all that. Yeah,
because we even had "I'm Just a Bill."
I was on
Capitol Hill.
Exactly.
We had something.
We had something that taught us as kids as we grew up, and it just sunk in like, oh, first you think it's just a song. Then you keep getting noticed, like, oh, so that's how, I get, see, this is not a word, the dumbification of America. And this is why my low-key hate for shows like Love After Lockup and reality shows burn me up because it's just distracting to make us dumber and not make us aware. So now they don't want us to know how the government runs. Now they don't want to know the history of the country. Before, the history of the country was the biggest thing ever. You got to know the history of the country. You got to know that. But now you're like, no, we don't want to know that because 4 or 5 generations from now, slaves will be called not slaves. They'll be called immigrants, as if they came here voluntarily.
Well, they're already being called that.
White folks,
and so are brown people already being called that or refugees. That's the word that gets me when they're like, oh, the refugees.
No, they're not refugees. They were kidnapped. And there was and just real quick, I just want to let people know this. There was a thing where a woman walked into a restaurant and she walked out. She wanted her money back because I guess it was Mexican owned and they were playing something Spanish on the television. And she was like, you're in America. You're in America. Bitch, Mexicans were here first.
Say it again with your chest.
Mexicans were here first.
And if she was in Texas, this was part of Mexico first.
You got the nerve to be talking about El Paso. But this is America. Bitch, they were here first.
But this was Mexico.
Yes.
Mexico.
Whole thing. This is disrespectful to America. America ain't based on a language.
We were Mexico, then we were the Republic of Texas, and then we became part of the United States. It's a whole. What is she talking about?
You saw Tennessee, the Tennessee Republican backtracking. They wanted to put lynching back in as a form of state execution, so they wanted to hang people from trees. So now that's all over the news.
That goes against federal mandates, federal
well,
laws.
they're apologizing. They wanted to implement that law. So I think hanging people from trees in Tennessee.
Lynching ain't even outlawed in every state. So how about that? They still haven't outlawed.
They still do that in some states.
No, some states haven't outlawed it.
They don't have guidelines like based on that. But no, J
Black. Late response earlier. Y'all said someone commented that VB
Vanessa Bryant
has enough money already to sue for $30 million. I think that's the dumbest thing. Who said that?
No, Tashami's Vanessa Bryant when they said that she shouldn't take the money because she's already rich. She has enough money, so she shouldn't sue over the Kobe Bryant photos. And so he just saying it's the dumbest thing. No. But she donated it, so she gave it all up.
But I think it's the
and she ain't got to donate
so
nothing.
It sets precedent. It also sets legal precedent.
Tell her, girl, keep your money.
Lady Q comment brought to me. I woke up inspired. They don't want us to know so they can repeat it. Exactly. They trying to bring back Jim Crow. Exactly. In a few states. And I'm telling you, lynching and slavery isn't even outlawed in every state. They still haven't overturned laws in certain states.
It's just crazy.
Look at certain stuff like indentured servitude model. Look at some people who are, including brown people, are Mexicans. They work on farms and live on farms.
But it's 2023, and you got a Tennessee Republican saying let's hang people from trees to kill them. Like, just think about that. That was just happened 2 days ago, and now they're apologizing today for trying to get that law passed.
Made it okay for them to speak their true feelings and their true viewpoints.
Well, I ain't moving to Tennessee.
I don't expect anything less.
All right, sidebar real quick before we get to allegedly. I realize I'm getting older because I got home at 11:30. Close to midnight, and I'm fucking tired right now.
Real talk. Look, here we go. Real transparency. Mike, we had to meet up for the show. Mike was like, yo, what time? I was like, we should probably hit like 7:30, head over there, make sure everything good. Mike said, well, I gotta get a nap in.
I gotta get a nap in.
This Negro Bo at 5 o'clock said, I need to get a nap.
I need to get a nap.
What? Mike, what we doing? We taking naps? All right. But
I didn't even do the nap joke last night, but no, I can't even imagine what I would have felt like if we would have done some stuff afterwards and hung out the way we normally hang out. Like my birthday, let me tell you how my birthdays would be legendary, like legendary celebrations, like legendary activities. Like if you hung out with me on my birthday, you was not good for nothing the next day. Don't plan to go to work. We going to adrenaline. We going to evolution.
Adrenaline,
We what? And
Then
not
we
only
heading out
that,
West Philly for the after
we
hour
going to the
spot. Like,
after party.
I lived
What?
uptown. I couldn't hang with y'all that long. I had to go back uptown. That was too much for me.
We going to the strip club where the chicks just got regular clothes on. They just got jeans on doing this. We going everywhere. Everywhere.
I heard they having something out Southwest, Mike. We gotta go.
Oh
We
my
gotta hit up here
gosh.
next.
Hold on, I'll be struggling like this. I don't know, Jay, but you driving?
There we go.
He's like, leave your car here. I'll bring it back to your car. He bring me back to the car. The sun be up. Like
I just couldn't believe he texted he needed to take a nap. And like, it's 5 o'clock. Like, what do you mean? Let's roll. I gotta take a nap.
And then this is how you know you old when you come home and you can't go straight to sleep because you gotta unwind. Like you gotta get in your process. I had to change my clothes. I put my sleep shorts on. I put my sleep tank top on. I turned the TV on. I was like, oh, it's gonna take a while. I called Shorty. Shorty was all knocked out.
She hunkering down. You trying to buy
She was
her.
all hunkered down. I was like, Shawnee, you asleep. And Shawnee always want to act like she's not asleep. She's like, I'm good. I'm good. What, Mike? What? I'm good. You not good. She asleep. I call her. She got an arm over her face.
Tornado warning, and you calling her because you can't see.
She got pillows. She got a mattress on top of her. No, I'm good. What you want to talk about? I said, go back to sleep. I'm just going to stay up. Them naps are ridiculous. Like I needed a nap, and I'm really, really tired right now. Like we're gonna do this show to 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Got to think about everything that just happened. Oh man. What else we got? What else y'all want to talk about today? It's an open forum. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's my mom's birthday.
I don't know if this is well, no, it's allegedly. So we should just go ahead and do allegedly.
Wait. Hold up. Put Stacey Mitchell's comment back on because Stacey Mitchell catch everything. She was like, Shawnee, she was in bed when you FaceTimed her at 8 p.m. Yes, she was.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, I'm so envious.
I wasn't gonna bring that up. I ain't gonna bring
that
it up that we was at the thing and Mike was so appreciative that Stacey brought the birthday cake and balloons and he FaceTimed Shiny and said, hey Shiny, look what Stacey did. I was like, did he just FaceTime her for every little moment in his life? Like, what is going on with them two? Like I said,
sweet.
Something was going on, Mo. Something's going. The fact that he FaceTime Shiny to see the nice gesture.
Talk on FaceTime? That's what
he wanted to show you the cake that Stacey Mitchell brought in balloons.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
He didn't FaceTime any other friends on there. He didn't say, well, all right, Shiny, let me holler at you. Let me go to FaceTime. Like, he didn't FaceTime nobody. Mo, let me get Mo in this.
Mo don't answer her phone. Mo don't answer her phone. I would have FaceTimed her too. Mo don't answer her phone. Mo is deep cover. I don't know what Mo
didn't want to be bothered. It looked like she was tired. She's hunkering down. They got storms in Texas. And Mike said, check this out. And Shiny, oh, that's nice. I said, leave that poor lady. Leave her alone.
That's nice.
It was nice. I was just trying to figure out how I could get the cake.
She started to tap you when he did it. I don't know. All I know is that all right, I don't even want to play with Jay Black today. I was gonna play.
Because I'm playing. Because I don't know.
I was like, all right, y'all, this code is being cracked. Let me tell you how this code is being cracked right now. This is when I know this code is being cracked. One step at a time, one little niche at a time. I was like, go back to sleep. She was like, yeah, but make sure you call me when you get home. What the fuck? I said, you asleep.
It's okay to wake me
up.
No.
That she her little fake possessive side came on. She was like, nah. And I was like, all right, let me. I'm about to get on stage. She was like, I'm gonna be waiting for your call. What?
That is sweet. That's sweet.
So what Stacey have on? She wanted to know what Stacey was wearing. I'm like, why?
Oh,
no, she no.
Girl.
No, she did.
She back here something kind of terrible.
No, the first thing she said was, "Oh, she bringing you cakes now? That's what's going on. People bring
cake and balloons and candy
and a balloon."
Yeah,
call her husband.
Candy.
Let me find out her husband though.
Some of the candy.
All right, what do y'all want to do? Because I am.
You got the rent thing. Since y'all think that's so hard to believe.
How about we got the rent thing, we got the Rihanna picture. Put the rent thing up. The rent thing, all right, in order for you to get rent now, is the 3 times rent rule is a general guideline that many landlords follow. Many, doesn't say all, which says that the ideal income level of a potential tenant is 3 times the amount of rent. So if the rent is $2,000 per month, you should earn at least $6,000 each month to qualify for the apartment. 3 times the rent rule is based on gross income, not net income.
Right.
They ain't do
It's
that
a
with
lot
me.
to move.
But that's a little ridiculous. Like 3 times the rent is a little ridiculous. But the reason why they're doing this is because they know they got everybody by the balls right now. Pause. Because it's not a buyer's market anymore when it comes to real estate, when it comes to buying a house, because they're running people crazy. And thank God for that, because that's the only reason why I'm surviving right now, for selling properties. Sleep when you do call, but cuss you out if you don't. Yes, exactly. Tashabi. If you don't call, it's a problem. What, you was partying too much? But that's crazy. That
I didn't think
America.
it was real. Yeah, the Lady Q, we know somebody that got denied because they didn't make the. And I said, yeah, that's stupid. They don't make
3 times.
I didn't believe it. I had to Google it, and it's like, this is true.
Affordable housing. I worked in the affordable housing sector before in Philadelphia, and so when you talk about affordable housing, the rules and the things that keep just moderate income, just regular, everyday, regular working folks from receiving, adequate housing, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I used to lobby for affordable housing within Philadelphia as well. And you'd be surprised.
So if you don't make 72 to 75,000 a year, you can't have a place that's 2,000.
That's why a lot of people you see in the city, they may live in a house that may be subpar, but they're so scared to move because, one, they don't have the funds to do so. Right?
Yeah,
and so
too.
you think about if I had to come up with 6,000, you have to wait for your landlord, because your landlord has about 30 days after you move officially out the house to send you what's left, because they always going to try to take something, what's left of your previous deposit. So
but
this has all, think if your rent is $3,000 a month.
But this is what gets me, and this is where people don't use common sense. There are certain people who are against, who think the minimum wage shouldn't be raised. Oh, they're making $14, $15, $20 an hour. This is why y'all kill me when y'all against raising the minimum wage to a standard of living where somebody doesn't have to work 2 and 3 jobs and doesn't have to leave their job and jump into an Uber or a Lyft. And y'all sit there and be like, oh, I can't believe that you want to pay somebody $20 an hour to work at McDonald's. Yes, I do. Yes. You know how much money McDonald's
$20 an hour, that's $41,000 a year if you make $20 an hour.
But that's what I'm saying.
You couldn't live here.
But what I'm saying is that
you can't live there.
But what I'm saying is that people get mad at that. And if I were to say people should be making $35 an hour to work at McDonald's, everybody would go, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You're going to pay somebody so they can serve a Happy Meal, $35. Yes. But they let y'all, they con America into believing that is too much money to pay somebody. It is not.
But that's why the regular average renter can't afford the median in their area. They can't even afford the median. $40,000, $60,000 for one person in a house is still considered on a higher end of the spectrum for low income.
Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, everybody. And then the other thing, here's the scam about this rental situation. This is the other scam. Now they want you to have renter's insurance. So the renting company should be the people who have to pay for renter's insurance, but they make you pay for renter's insurance for something you don't even own. You own this, and you remind me all the time how much you're just renting. So then you need to put insurance on this joint, and I shouldn't have to pay for that. I shouldn't have to pay for renter's insurance.
When you're leasing a car, you're not really owning that, and you still got to have insurance. I mean, there's insurance for... And
that's a scam, too. But I'm saying if you live in someplace, now you want to add on, I got to make 3 times the rent. Yeah. And then I got to insure something that is your property. And guess what? If the whole place burns down, you get insurance money off of it.
Yes.
I thought you just get insurance money inside of it. So it's for them too.
But it's funny how
like my renter's insurance is for my property.
Your personal belongings, your personal effects.
So let me get this straight. I got to have homeowners insurance and renters insurance. So it really doesn't matter. Y'all win both ways. I still got to take care of this. Now, I understand when you have home.
Why do you have to have homeowners? And why do you have to? Where did you say where they did that?
No, homeowners insurance. You have to have homeowners insurance in here if anything happens to your home.
Well, to your home that you own. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. How is it the same rule if I own it or don't own it? How do y'all run?
Well, my renter's insurance covers my property.
But they should cover that property.
My equipment,
I think she's saying personal.
Stuff. Yeah, my personal stuff.
But see, that's where we shortchange ourselves. They should cover that. They should have insurance that covers your personal property if something happens. Because it's their, it's their spot.
Why should they cover your jewelry? Why should they cover your like?
There goes the white man right there.
Those things
the white man right
what?
there.
No, I'm just saying. What do they?
Y'all see?
Policy you're talking about, because those are scheduled items. When you talk about insurance, those are not even included in your regular renter's insurance. You have to schedule those items. That big nice watch you like to wear, that's a scheduled item. You got to pay extra for that.
But see, this is where we shortchange ourselves. I don't give a damn as my personal item. If it gets destroyed when I'm living in your spot, then you need to have the insurance to take care of it because you make enough money to do it. But they make the person who's working 3 jobs have to take. No, you got to take care of everything in here as long as I'm renting from it.
I guess if you trip and fall in front of their door, they got to handle that. Like if you don't, like if the sidewalk is jacked up, I guess the owner handles that. You don't. Is your renter? Yeah, your renter's insurance don't cover that. So.
And I'll give you another scam. I'll give you another scam. When I was living in the apartment over there in Grand Prairie, Texas, the lights went out for 3 days over the cold. We couldn't take a shower. No water was running. Lights was out. We was freezing. People were in their car having to put their heat on to stay warm. Yeah. Did they lower the rent at all? No. They charged everybody the same amount of rent. Even though you did not provide the services, well, that was out of our control. That's not my problem.
Technically, they were supposed to prorate you as well as cover or cover wherever you stayed. So if you stayed at a hotel, there should be a maximum amount that you could spend staying somewhere else where they would have to retroactive take.
You couldn't go nowhere else. That was the thing. Like you couldn't go to the hotel. Probably didn't have
no. The hotel across the street did.
I remember this very clearly, Mike, because I was stuck in Houston at the time, and you were gonna drive to me because I had hotel heat.
Yep. And then I found out the hotel directly across the street from me had that. Ash said, yes, my landlord requires renter's insurance and even had the nerve to have a specific amount he wanted on the policy.
I need at least 30,000 coverage.
Oh, yeah, because if somebody comes to visit you and fall down the stairs, J Black, that's
inside the house
insurance. That's your renter's insurance. And if they hurt themselves bad enough, if your whatever your renter's insurance doesn't cover, they're going to come after the property owner's insurance policy. So,
how about this? How about I'll give you another scam? I'll give you another scam on the renters. When I moved into my apartment, even though it was a great deal that I moved in, they had a golf course, and their pitch to us was, "You see the beautiful golf course," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm that golf course is dope." I was literally gonna pay more so my balcony could watch people play golf, right? So that was what that was a sales pitch. For this amount of money, this is what you get. You get this, and the golf course. You get this, and this beautiful golf course. 2 years, they took the golf course away and put up some ugly ass warehouse next to us, and nothing changed in the rent. Nothing. But this is what you put down. This was the selling point.
Stop. Well, you and your neighbors can go into a class action suit.
It probably was a little line that said subject to change.
Yeah, terms and conditions.
Shiny suit man. You know, J Black shiny suit man.
Subject to change.
Come out.
Terms and conditions are crazy because every time I work with somebody at my job, I tell them to skim by the terms and conditions. And my joke is, you're not going to read it anyway. So just skim by it and go to your signature. And they all go, ha, 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 ha. But we don't read the terms and conditions on that. So renters, the whole rent situation. And then we got a Rihanna picture. This pissed me off too. This is the no segue zone. This pissed me off.
Was that going to be a allegedly Mo or no?
Doesn't matter.
What time is
When
it?
do y'all ever care?
I care. I wanted to do allegedly earlier. But we got Rihanna picture. Mike is up
You
there.
got the Rihanna. You know what? We'll just go to allegedly. Go ahead, go to allegedly, and then we'll rock that to the. Well, okay. Do you want to stay there? Do you want to stay with the picture?
We're here already. We're here. We're in the.
All right,
Put the picture up.
Let's just do it within allegedly. Let's go.
Let's get this mother crawl.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Allegedly. With Sexy Mo. Powered by Media Room 360 TV.
Okay.
All right, all the stories, we reserve the right to retract anything that Sexy Mo says, even though Friday was supposed to be psych with Sexy Mo. But we reserve the right to actually just be like, that ain't true, but it ain't her fault. She's just going by the social media, and she's just a better scroller than you are. Sexy Mo with allegedly.
Happens. So here we go. The internet is, they're dragging this whole front cover with Rihanna and ASAP and the baby. And everybody's like, oh, this is so demasculating. And I don't think so. I think, I'm a person who looks at things in an artistic way. I think that this is powerful. I think it speaks volumes without speaking. The photo itself shows that a man who in his own right is a superstar can show where a woman, he can be vulnerable to his woman, embrace his baby, and get in touch with his softer side.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say feminine. I said softer side.
My bad.
And shows that he's okay with letting a powerful woman lead in front of him. I don't think that it takes anything away. I think this is beautiful.
Why do we read? Why do we read so much into it? This is what it is, y'all. This is what this
because
picture
everything
is.
deserves an interpretation. That's what people do.
The reason why she's the front is because she's a superstar,
right?
And he's supportive,
mm-hmm.
And they have a family. If that was Kobe Bryant would be where Rihanna's at, and Vanessa Bryant would have the baby behind him, and they'd be that's all it. Why can't we just keep it 100?
I don't think Kobe wearing that vest.
The star of the show. Look, if I was in shape, I'd wear that vest. I ain't gonna lie.
They drag him on the regular, and they say that ASAP stays in Rihanna's closet for whatever reason.
I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. If I was in shape and my arms was popping, that vest, I'd wear that vest right now.
Because
I'd have that
society
vest.
Says men are supposed to be the strong, tough.
Oh, you answering Afro Queen? She said, "Why is loving your son a softer side?"
The societal norms say that men are supposed to be strong and depicted as and women are supposed to be the quote unquote more nurturing, and more vulnerable. That's how society paints us. So when we see that from a man, we're like, oh, wow, that's his softer side. But I think that it's human nature. If you love your child, that you're going to show that, whether you're man or woman. I don't think it's anything wrong with the picture.
Y'all cats just get on my
People
damn
make
nerves.
Something out of nothing all the time, and I think this is another case of it.
Usually, men are the leaders; women aren't leading, so I think that plays a part. Let's just be being honest.
Undo all of the good stuff that Lady Q has done.
I'm just going with my gut saw. What my gut was like, why is she leading? He's the man. A man's still supposed to be a man and lead.
Because if they put him as the lead, let's keep this 100 again. If they put him as a lead, they don't sell as many magazines. That's why.
The star. Yeah.
Yes, she is.
That's why.
Maybe they
adorable.
Maybe they will. Because they'll say Rihanna's allowing her man to lead, even though she's the
then they get
breadwinner.
killed for that. They be like, Rihanna she's falling back for somebody that a lot of people don't even know who he is. I hear you, but I don't like that pick. I'm sorry. Why don't you like
Trina
the pick?
For being honest?
Thank you, Trina, because this is a safe space.
Yes.
So go ahead, Trina. Explain to us why you don't like the pick. Mike, Mo said the same thing you said, but in a different way. Yes, Kathy Black, I don't get it. But she didn't say the reason. There is no underlying reason here except one thing. Rihanna's a superstar. That's what the underlying. She's a superstar.
It could have been that they just wanted her to be on the cover, and she said, "I want my family to be in with me." It could have happened like that.
Yeah, and Afro Queen said, "Plus, the article ain't about him. God bless." It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so.
So she dragging her man along to keep him in the limelight, Shani. If it's about her, and
I don't say that it. That's not necessarily dragging him along, but if I'm
look like she dragging him. Come on, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
I'm not getting ready to do this with you.
I'm just showing what it looks like. The
But
perception could be she's dragging him along.
If I'm going somewhere and it's a major honor like that, I'm gonna want my family to be involved. You can go through my timeline and see stuff that I've done where I had the girls there with me. Yeah, they like they said, the article is about her. It ain't about him. So she probably said, "Well, I want the cover like this,
and
I
then
want my baby in it."
The world is losing men as leaders of our home, especially our black men. That doesn't mean that does not. And thank you for that comment. But that doesn't mean he's not the leader of the home. Why is it? This is the thing. Why is it? And Mo, I'm not coming at you, but somebody said it. It's not the softer side of a man. It's me being a dad.
Right. And that's what I did say. I said, no matter whether you're a man or a woman, as a parent, you're going to show that to your child if you're worth your weight as a parent. But society says always paints the men as the tough, the rugged, the hard, and they paint women as being the nurturer, the soft. Well, you use the word feminine, but again, I don't like to use that word when I'm talking about that. But again, I don't see anything wrong, and I do understand. I see Trina's point of view. I think that again, Vogue always invokes, topics like this, and provokes thoughts and provokes people interpretation, and tries to do this whole artistic thing to get the people talking. But I don't see anything wrong with it.
Trina said, "Nope, he looks terrible. He looks already frail and lanky. Now he looks even softer behind him."
How does he look frail kissing his son, Trina? How does he look frail?
I think from just
like if the man steps in front of her, y'all gonna kill her for allowing him to take the lead and be like, oh, he trying to take her shine. He's so insecure. He has to be in the front of.
Why they both couldn't be just holding hands together equal, like walking in the middle?
But my thing is,
like as a family, as a unit, not one leading the other. I mean, just a thought.
I don't get what. Put the picture. The picture's a beautiful picture.
It really
like
is.
I don't get what the problem is. Like, why do we interpret so much? She's Rihanna. She should be in the lead. That does not mean he's not the. This is why men catch feelings.
Beyonce should be in the lead. Michelle, every woman should be in the lead. Like, well, I'm confused.
No, who's the star?
Yeah, if the interview was about Jay-Z and he said he wanted to bring Beyonce and all his kids, then she'd be in the back with the kids.
This is why men get so sensitive about a woman being with a woman that makes more money than them, and I'm not. But this is why, because this is how people look at it. This is how people look at it. Oh, you can't be running your house. She made you with a woman making more money than you. What type of man are you? I'm the man that in my occupation, this is how much I make, and that's how much she makes. Lady Q comment brought to you by Woke Up Inspired.
She ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing.
What I need for you to do is pop that comment back up there.
Don't make me go.
ASAP Rocky, thank you.
Only people that spit toxic masculinity should have an issue with a man being in the background. But Lady Q, I think you're absolutely right. But the people who brought up toxic masculinity are women, because men ain't never told each other that, yo, you being a toxic, you portraying toxic masculinity. It's the top of the hour.
We're not finished allegedly yet, though. She got more story. You can do it now.
It's 2 minutes after 8 o'clock on the East Coast. It's 2 minutes after 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and it's super early on the West Coast. And I am so damn tired. Go ahead, Mo. You got another story? Jesus.
Actually, yes, I have a few. So, of course, we're talking about men, and you're talking about marriages and getting drugged. Ray J, for the third time, is rescinding his divorce to Princess Love.
Oh,
yes,
they're gonna try again. I know
you love this story, Jay Black, because Jay Black is the redemption king. He thinks the whole women should stand by their man.
For your relationship.
It don't matter how many times he's cheated on you. It don't matter how many times he's dogged you out. Work the relationship out. And so Ray J is dialing it back again, and he's trying to work it out with Princess Love. So
are we sure Princess Love ain't never cheated on him? How are we sure she's never cheated on him?
Well, if she has, she's a smart cookie because she's never gotten caught.
No, just because ain't nobody gonna publicize that because that ain't gonna get views and likes like that. Like Ray J cheating. But God bless, make it work. Make it work.
Fight for her, Ray J.
Well, I'll tell you somebody who's saying things are not working. They caught my girl Shaka Khan. Shout out to my silver Shaka Khan. They caught her talking about Mary, as in Mary J. Blige again. Now we all know that they're on again, off again, little friendship and the little tug of war, and things that have been going on that have been a little bit weird with Shaka Khan in the past couple of years. She says basically that Mary allegedly effed up her song, the remake. She also talks about Mariah Carey. She said that y'all must be deaf, dumb, and blind if y'all think that Mariah Carey can still sing. And so she goes in talking about, of course, because she made remade I Am Every Woman, a few other songs. I think that Mary J. Blige, when she did Sweet Thing, that's more.
She said her vocals was flat. She said Mary, your vocals was flat. Dang.
So was Lauryn Hill when she sang what was the song
Sweetest Thing I've Ever Known?
Yeah, the sweetest thing the other one.
Killing Me Softly.
Killing Me Softly.
Yeah.
Roberta Flack was pissed about that. Listen, people,
shut up.
You know what Mary J is, and I love Mary J. Blige. She is iconic. I wouldn't mind seeing her in concert, but let's be clear. You know how you get used to somebody not being up to par? If Mary J. Blige can't stand in the same room with Shaka Khan on a microphone singing, we know this. She ain't said no, we don't know. It's like and Lauryn Hill can't stand in the same room singing with Roberta Flack. We know this.
I mean, over the years, Mary has gotten stronger with her voice. I mean, let's be very clear. When she first started out, if you ever saw her live when she first started out in the 90s, I was like, sis, that don't sound like the EP version. But people like Faith Evans helped her like with her vocals. She was her vocal coach at one point.
Shaka Khan said that she talked to Mary J. Blige, and Mary J. Blige said she woke up in the morning and had to record the song. And she was like, I don't know if she had smoked crack the night before or whatever she was smoking. That's what she said.
Whitney said crack is whack.
And it you know what Mary and some of these singers are is us getting used to Scottie Pippen. Remember when Scottie Pippen used to be like, everybody would joke about his looks?
Yes.
Oh, we got used to it. Now he just look like a regular dude.
The nose, the big nose, and
he look like a regular dude. We got used to Mary. When she sings "I'm Going Down,"
credit, she's gotten better with her vocals.
No, she has, but
she's not the greatest singer of all time, but she has that swag and has her own style and developed her own lane to where we respect it. She created a whole, R&B genre that wasn't existing before she came about. So
she's got great music, and we love Mary J. Blige.
Great hits.
Like when people get upset that Shaka had, if I'm Shaka Khan, I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, really? This is the person.
I saw her in concert. She performed at our conference at the Zetas conference last summer, and she.
Shaka damn near 70 years old. When you get a certain age, you do speak your mind. You just
Shaka has paid dues enough to speak her mind. I think that she has.
No, unfortunately, the mainstream media, like we do have singers like Jennifer Hudson. We do have singers like Fantasia. We do have singers. I'm trying to think of singers that we have that can really tear things down. But our generation really, I know they're out there. I think Jill Scott can sing. I don't think I don't think she's Shaka Khan. But who is?
But we don't have talking about that's two different sounds. It's two different sounds. Shaka has a great voice, but Jill Scott's range and again, she created a whole different sound.
We don't have Tina Marie, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight. We don't have Minnie Riperton. We don't have Shaka Khan. We don't have Roberta Flack. We just don't. But we do, but we don't. They don't get publicized. They don't get the push that they should get, because it's all about the cookie cutter mentality and what they got to look like and what they got to be like and whatever. I didn't know what's her name. And I can't even say what I want to say. Say it again. Izzo. What's her name? Lizzo.
Lizzo.
I didn't know
is
Lizzo
super
vocally could do what
talented.
she does.
Oh, absolutely.
She can
Super
sing.
talented.
Yeah.
Lizzo, she's not.
Super talented with her voice.
Jasmine
Yes.
Sullivan can sing. Jasmine
Yes.
Sullivan. But once again, we don't get them pushed. And we're not, I guess we're dissing Mary. We're not. We love Mary J. We
Hey,
love
Auntie
her.
Mary.
We love her. But we
Well, I
don't
didn't even take it that Shaka was dissing her. She was upset with the people that put that article out saying that those singers were ahead of her. And she said what she said about Mary, though. She did say that.
She said what she said, and she
they
ain't
have
taking it
that
back.
relationship and that they talk to each other like that. So she was like, I'm not saying nothing I ain't said to Mary. So
yeah, exactly. And it's not just focused on, how many of the old school singers said Diana Ross ain't shit and she can't sing.
Yes.
They used to come at Diana Ross's neck. They was like, that she was the original whisperer.
Well, Florence Ballard could out-sing Diana Ross any day.
Was she one of the Supremes or something? Because you just lost it. She was one of the Supremes.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yes.
Jefferson.
Not Florence Jefferson. Damn you.
I was like Florida Evans.
But Florence Ballard, of course, before she died in poverty. You never read the book, CJ Black. If you read books, you know all these tidbits.
I'm learning.
But yeah, she could out-sing Diana Ross on her worst day. But however, Diana Ross was the more, smaller figure and the more sellable.
Go get it. Because somewhere,
curvy,
somewhere in a dark room doing shots, Kelly's going, I can sing better than that bitch, right? Pour me another one.
That's what Kelly's saying.
Somewhere Kelly's going, you know I can sing better than that bitch, right? All day long.
If you really listen.
I'm a survivor. I sang the hook on that shit. That wasn't her. No.
You ain't hear me on Dilemma with Nelly. Did you
ain't hear me. Come on. You don't think Kelly's somewhere going like, I could have been there. I just played my part. I make a lot of money. I just played my part. Like when we used to do the dance steps and we would rehearse that bitch could never do the steps. I did the steps. That little thing. I did that shit.
That was me. You come up with that. I came up with that. I had to show her.
Behind the beat.
And she didn't even want to do Dream Girls. I had to tell her.
I tried to tell her, dude. I should have done. I'm a dream girl.
I knew I should have did it, but damn.
I knew I should have. Can you pour me a double? Pour me a double, bro.
Funny.
Bro, that
Kelly probably
right
is saying somewhere in certain aspects she probably thought she was better. You're right. I bet she did.
She has to.
I'm sure it's somewhere in that journey.
This sounds like a made for drink champs.
She has to. Now Michelle probably, because nobody will believe Michelle. Everybody, if Michelle did that in a drunken state, like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Don't you got a gospel play to do? Like, yeah, they would
shut
clown
the fuck
her.
up.
But she has a beautiful
tripped and
voice
fell
too.
on BET. Shut your ass up.
Y'all not gonna let her live that down. But Michelle Williams, she has a beautiful voice too, and a large vocal range. But of course, nobody gets to shine better than Beyonce.
Let Michelle say that shit at a bar. My vocal range is great. Bitch, you don't shut the fuck up. You lucky you
have
here.
to see her in gospel plays. She has a very strong voice.
Beyonce stole your shine on your own gospel song. She came on the video and stole your shine. Wait, shut up. No, but my vocal range is amazing.
The day that happened.
Hear that falsetto?
Somebody pop her right in the head. Yeah. She was like, no, I'm better than Beyonce. Shut your ass.
I can't. But that is it for allegedly. That's all I have today. That's all I have.
It's like I'm telling you, Jermaine Jackson was probably saying that about Michael Jackson. He's like, man, fuck Michael.
Jermaine, he did it. Try to have his own solo career.
Yeah.
What was the Jermaine Jackson song? That was a dope song.
Let's get serious. Remember
Let's get serious.
Like, I think they all did.
All in love. Yeah.
And then he had the slow song. What was the slow song he had? Jermaine was killing it for a second. He was killing it.
I don't remember, but he still tours.
Yeah. He still tours. He be at the bar. Man, fuck
His kids are musically inclined. They're in the J5.
Jermaine Jackson is sitting there saying disrespectful shit at the bar. Man, fuck him. That's why he couldn't sleep. What?
Not Michael.
I went straight to bed. Like I can sleep on man. Fuck a moonwalk. Fuck a moonwalk.
Unbelievable.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh man. What else we got, y'all? What else we got? Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
That's it. You know, I have been talking about a lot of artists who have been locked up and getting sentenced lately. Well, somebody sprinkled a little Jesus on Peter Thomas from Bar One / the old Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you know him, dark skin, y'all know who he is.
Yeah.
But he was acquitted, or I say not acquitted, but found not guilty of assaulting Tammy Rivera's niece at a bar at Bar One location in Baltimore.
But didn't the other in the same news? Didn't the other dude from Sweet Pea,
Sweetie Pie, Lady
Sweetie Pie,
Sweetie Pie.
he went to jail for life.
Yeah.
He went to jail for life.
Yeah.
He got life.
Yeah.
That dude outdid R. Kelly. He was like, they off the bat. They was like, you going to jail forever.
Yeah.
God, there's got to be somewhere. Bunny DeBarge from the DeBarge family is going, fuck El DeBarge. I'm definitely.
You know what? You know how much I love DeBarge. Very sad story.
L couldn't say.
I hated the
I
radio did that
I was
story
better
on
than
them.
L.
You heard my song, A Dream. You heard my song, A Dream, a simple. I was about to kill it, but they held me back. They wanted him to shine his corny head.
Well, Switch started it. I mean, you know.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. But there's got to be a rivalry. That's the one thing about being in a group. You got, especially if you got talent. Like you got to be like, damn, I know I'm better than like Wu-Tang. Everybody in Wu-Tang, the main members think they're the best rapper in the group.
And
like
shout out to them. Shout out to them. Because I did get a little bit more. I don't know if you're watching the Wu-Tang saga, the American saga. But I'm getting a lot. They did one episode, the previous episode on the less known members of the group and what they were going through while meth was, popping, and you had, Raekwon popping. They showed like from the lesser known artists, and it was interesting.
Yeah, I ain't watched that episode. Somewhere Jay Black's at the bar going, fuck Michael Shawn. I could leave that goddamn show.
What? Shit, I could tell some jokes too.
I can tell some jokes. Motherfucker be on stage. He be on some bullshit. I can do that shit.
Nah, that ain't my lane. No. But that's funny. Every group, there are people probably. Yeah, I'm sure you God and Matt was a Master Killer and Capadonna, like Beth and Raekwon, whatever. I got them bars.
I got bars right now. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm tired.
You got Inspector Deck. Yes.
Even though I still think Ghostface Killah is the best rapper out of all of them. I still think Ghostface Killah.
It's a toss up for me between Raekwon and
Raekwon. Damn, yeah,
Raekwon
that's tough.
and Ghostface. Yes,
that's tough. I think Method Man is the most polished out the group. I think he's the most.
Well, he was
polished.
the sellable. You got that. I mean, and not to take anything away from him lyrically at all, because I love Meth. But when you're talking about Raekwon and Ghostface Killah, like they got some classics that never really even made it to mainstream radio. But
you think Jazz talk trash about Cisco? Like I'm better than Cisco?
I'm better than Cisco.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Even though Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince,
are
like this, I'm pretty sure he was like.
You know who probably really had those conversations? Boys to Men, because they could all sing.
They all can sing lead, well, except Mike. But yeah, the three of them, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the deep voice. So he was probably out the mix. But the other ones probably were like, they probably really in their heart was like, I'm the best singer. Even though what's his name was always the most dramatic. He was always the
Wanye was the one that stood out. Actually, they all was pretty equal though. Nate, Mike, Shawn, and Juan. Mike, Nate, Shawn, and Juan, and Wanye. I think pretty even, ain't they? I think they look at Boys to Men as even.
But that's what I'm saying. When you look at them as even, that means that those are conversations at the bar are really going down. Like, yo, I could really out sing dudes. Like ever since high school, I could out.
He just want to do all the runs. That's all he doing is them runs. I'm better than him.
Yeah, Stacey, I didn't even know me.
Wanye Morris, too, because he is. When I tell you, he is the mini version of Quincy / Joe Jackson when it comes to his kids. Like his kids are amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. Sing. Each one of them sing. Each one of them have a beautiful voice.
I ain't gonna name no names or who told me this, but I just heard just a rumor. Like Wanye would go to the movie theater and normal celebrities would wear hats to try and disguise themselves, and Wanye would not. Wanye was just like in the middle getting popcorn, waiting to see if somebody recognized his ass. He was huh? He starts singing, "Although we've come."
I can't.
Let me get a large popcorn and a hot dog.
Nobody recognized me yet.
Nobody see me. I gained a little weight. Nobody recognized me.
I can't. I can't. You know, they're regular people in Philadelphia. The people don't, pan all over them. They're regulars.
Somewhere Jazzy Jeff is at a bar going, man, I could have done Fresh Prince Bel-Air. You see my little part, my part stole the show. They just didn't want to give me no shine.
Every time they threw me out, that was the best part.
Every time they threw me out, I stole the show. I just wouldn't suck Quincy's dick. That's all.
Allegedly.
It's Friday. Are we still in the middle of allegedly? Allegedly on that statement, sir. The views and opinions of Michael Shawn.
Just kidding. I'm just not kidding. No, I'm just not kidding. I'm just not kidding. Oh, what y'all want to talk about now? Cause let me tell y'all something. Glizzy hot dog. What do y'all want to talk about now? Anything we got out there, man? Something y'all want to get off your chest that y'all been holding back? That y'all been, anything else, Mo, that you mad at Jay Black from like 20 years ago? Something else?
I mean, the fact I was doing some thinking the other day because I know I said that I need to go to therapy based on some of the things that he had done to me in the past.
What?
I'm forever haunted.
Why are you keep bringing this stuff up? What are we doing? What are you talking about?
I think I'm still traumatized by the Nas thing. So much so that I was very hesitant even on getting a ticket.
Oh, you're blaming
the New York State of Mind Part 2 because I was like, really, if I wouldn't have listened to Jay Black and
she's blaming the what could have been on her life.
Have to buy tickets.
Now I get it.
By now, but
I'm not even.
Bobby said Jay and Mike as a rap group was compared to Ren and Tin. What was that?
The cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon, the hip hop.
Bro, Ren and Tin on Brown Sugar. Ren and Tin, they were like the black and white rappers that Tay Diggs had to sign on the record company.
Yes.
I'm too tired to even respond to this shit. Tashami,
Tashami always got jokes.
You wake up and watch us, Tashami. Stop playing.
He got jokes. Tashami always got
man,
jokes.
We love him. We love him.
I appreciate it. He always support. I give him that. He always got.
So Mo, really, in actuality, you keep bringing this whole Nas thing up.
Because Jay Black always talks about how I fumbled, right?
She fumbled it.
But he doesn't tell everybody the backstory on the fact that he's complicit in all of this. He's complicit. He traumatized me so badly in the studio to where,
Can I ask y'all something?
Responsible.
When we talk about stuff on the show, I'm being serious now. When we talk about stuff on the show, does your significant other get mad when we talk about past relationships? Does anybody catch any because when you talk about Nas, you're in a situation, you're in a very committed situation.
I wasn't a nun or in a company.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't know how cool I would be if my significant other was reminiscing off of maybe I should have been with Nas or not been with Nas.
Let's not put some thoughts in his head, Michael. There you go. Mess it up. You go messing up my situation.
For me, Lady Q clown me, Mike. Every time Eve is on the TV, announce that she's having another baby. So there's your ex. You messed that one up, didn't you? She
hold up, but Jay, can you joke about that if it was the other way around? Would you joke about that?
Like saying what? Like, man, I should have been.
No, Lady Q had an ex that was Philadelphia Freeway, and every time you saw a freeway, he was like, "Would you joke about that?"
Yeah. Nah, it's different for guys. It's different for guys. There's no way. As soon as Rock the Mic come on, radio got go off. What are you dancing to? Like, what are you doing? like
what you thinking about him when you doing that move?
I could. Any rock symbol, it would be no.
It could be no triangles in the house at all.
So that's what y'all used to
do. No
do.
Triangles.
He turning his sandwich around. Oh, you cut my sandwich in half because you want to make the rock symbol. What is that?
Lady Q be in the house. She got her earbuds on, talking about even though what we do is wrong. He grabbed the earbuds. What you doing?
Yeah. So true story.
in high school.
When she came in the studio, she was like, "Hey, Spanky."
Yeah, she called me my nickname.
That was the first time I ever heard Spanky.
Yeah,
I was like, "Who the hell is she
I
talking
said,
about?"
"Who is Spanky, and why did she watch The Little Rascal?" I was like, "Yo."
It was in high school though. That was a relationship in high school.
So my point being, does any with that bar? If we were in the, we've always been the people. Us four squares have always been the people who are on the microphone, who've been able to talk about this. But if the roles were reversed, I'm going to admit, like, I'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I mean, there was that time that she fumbled with Maya, but
I still don't think Mike was going to get Maya. He in his mind, he thought he had. I still don't think Maya wasn't paying him to get.
I didn't say that I was going to get with Maya. The people around were the one who clowned.
She
the
was
people
just
around
friendly
me
and nice.
Clowns.
Mike couldn't bag Maya. I still no.
First of all, you're not gonna get me sucked into this. I'm trying to crack Shawnee's code. Now you want me to fight that I could have bagged Maya? No, you're not gonna reel me into this. No, you're not.
No.
About to fuck Maya. Fuck Maya. Nobody give a fuck about Maya. Fuck Maya. They trying to set me up. I got a flight to go to Dallas.
If I ain't sleeping tonight, ain't nobody sleeping tonight.
I go over to the house. Oh, I said, Shawnee, you ain't cooked? No, I don't know. Maybe Maya cooked, but I don't know.
Maybe Maya cooked you that good chicken you like. Terrible.
No, we not neither. No, we not.
Speaking of 20 years ago, this is a holiday 3-day weekend for me.
Why?
Because every year on March 5th is my day. Yep. I talk about it. The mayor, when I got my proclamation. So it's my day. So it's Sunday, falls on a Sunday this year, people. So we're gonna celebrate. I celebrate every year. I think this is an honor, and I'm proud of.
No, your proclamations only last that year.
No,
okay.
No, it lasts every year. It don't last. No,
it didn't say that it's recurrent, but okay.
It says every March the 5th.
It says on
the city of Philadelphia.
The day of March of the
Bam,
year
that's it.
2004.
They like every year is my day, so you can try to diminish. Mo don't want to give me mine. I look forward to this. This is a big deal for me.
I just want you to say thank you, Mike, because the reason why this is when you got pardoned, correct?
No, I got pardoned this last year.
No, this was honor. This was the honor.
Proclamation. This is different. This is when the city. This is the mayor. John Street. What you mean? That's what what? I was popping, and the mayor honored me. And I did a lot of community work. This is a big deal to have a proclamation.
You know what?
It's a J
Black
Day.
Take a pause. Michael Shawn, I gave his granddaughter. She earned a scholarship. One of my scholarships. I want to shout her out. She's a student at West Point, and she's doing an amazing job.
This motherfucker got a day years ago. You know what?
Honor it every year.
You know what?
Every year.
I'm gonna ruin my trip right now. I could have bagged Maya. Shut your ass up.
Every year, March 5th. I look forward to March 5th. That's my memories. That's my good memories.
To catch. Don't mess up your situation.
That's right. It's Freedom Day. So
he got a Freedom Day because of Jonesy. Shut your ass.
Yeah, the morning show was popping.
And
they honored me. I did a lot of community service though. I was for the people.
You ain't do no community service.
Did you read what it said? It said for the work that I did in the community.
You didn't do no work. You was with me all the time. What are you talking about?
I got my day, damn it. And
what did you do for the community other than add money to strippers' college funds? What did you do for the community?
High school tour. Didn't you go on a high school tour?
I went on a high school tour. I was principal for a day.
It says what a generator respect of his peers, employers, and fans alike. As he prepares, that's right. That's when we was leaving the radio station.
The station don't even exist anymore. You need to burn that. That station don't even exist anymore.
It happened. I got thank you, John Street, for honoring me and representing Mike.
Is John Street alive? Did he pass away?
Yes, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Former Mayor John Street.
Oh God, this
Mike gonna give me my love.
That
mayor was a fraud.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Stacey. Go let him know, Stacey. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? He did no work for the community. The only work he did for the community is when he had to do community service in New York. That's the only work he ever did.
No.
When he cleaned the park. He cleaned the park. That's what he did.
That happened well after.
No,
That community service erased that charge. So that never happened officially. So I don't know what you talking about. Like that never even existed. Yes, Stacey. So that means I'm off of work Monday in honor of my 3-day work week because it's a fellow on the Sunday.
I'm about to be off of work today. I think I'm calling out. I'm tired, y'all. But this guy actually put that block. Oh,
yes, that's my every year I look forward.
Can you name one thing you did for the community? One community service activity. I've heard Mo do it. I've heard Shawnee do it. I haven't done, even though I've gone to schools and taught to schools. What did you do in that time other than go to parties?
I don't like to say certain things that I did to help families out. And
you don't even recycle.
Brag. I don't like people think I'm bragging about that stuff. But I was there for a lot of families. I was very supportive of a lot of causes. I was on the front lines for a lot of different situations. And that's why I got the proclamation.
The only time you was there for somebody's family is when you was banging a chick who had kids. That was it. That was the only time.
March 5th. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here come action. What are you talking about? He could buy it on Amazon for 19.
That's on Amazon.
No, this was real. What are you talking about? Who makes up a proclamation? Like
somebody like you.
I got the official with the flag and everything. No, whatever. I'm done. Y'all can
Who approved your PTO for Monday? He gonna take a day off.
I'm taking a day off.
You're not taking a day off for this shit.
I'm taking a day off. Monday, y'all, I do nothing on my holiday weekend. Depends on what day it fall on. And this Monday,
nobody
since it fell on a Sunday.
It but your ass.
That's all that matters. You know, that's all that matters, Mo. That's all that matters. That the mayor honored me. Shout out to Tumar Alexander, his whole town. You remember the whole team at the time.
Yes,
the mayor's office.
Yes,
I remember everything. That was a big deal.
This is so bad. This is so bad right now. This is ridiculous. Don't show that shit,
y'all. I get 1 point.
You don't get no points. He didn't do shit. I was with him. I was with him. Neither one of us did shit.
A lot of community stuff.
Mo was doing community service. We didn't know because Mo would disappear after the show. We don't know where she was at, but she was helping
community service.
Mo would literally help kids in Ethiopia and get back for the show. Late, but she would get back for the show. The edges of the paper are brown.
I should have laminated. Lady Q put it in a frame for me because I found. I'm being honest. I forgot about it. I did forget, and it was like a couple years ago. I said, "Oh, I forgot that the mayor." And then ever since then, I've been celebrating. I've been on my.
Jay Black is the same person who got a proclamation and got pardoned in the same city, which means
I did get my.
He did crime.
That's actually state. That was the governor gave me the proclamation. What's the governor name at that time? Who was the governor? Tom Wolf. I think he's still governor. I think Tom Wolf is still, and John Fetterman signed it. He signed off for me. You can, y'all keep thinking.
Oh my God. We're not celebrating this next year. I'm just letting you know.
I might celebrate my parting date. I got to figure out my parting date.
And you welcome for that.
February 24th. I missed the date.
This dude.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Passed already.
I
got parting last year on February 24th. I am no longer a felon or criminal, and that's an honor. For anyone out there that got a criminal record, you can get a pardon. You can get that expunged. You can get it taken off your
Big Rob.
It can come completely off.
Because if you murder somebody, I don't think that you can get that expunged.
Well, it depends on the charge.
Right.
Certain felonies doesn't qualify. Yes. But anyone there's a lot of people watching right now that may have a felony on your record. You can get that removed. Do your research, and you can get a governor's pardon as well by taking the time to follow the steps and do what they say you need to do. Aside to my wife for doing all those steps for me. Yeah, and Mike, you was a character witness. I think that I had to get you as a character.
I was a character witness.
Yeah, but that stuff can
shout out to Big Rob. Big Rob helped you in the process of
wait, they led me in the direction, and Lady Q did all the legwork. I didn't even know where to start at, to be honest. I was like, you can get
I don't even know how you take all this credit. Like, you take all this credit and you ain't do none of the work. You ain't do none of the work. People did that for you. So you should acknowledge those people, and they should get that award. Like Lady Q should actually
take a picture. Like
her name should be on that award right now.
Yeah, like She should
Our
be in
name
the,
should
in
be on
the
that shit
front
right
with
now.
your-
Senator
with your
Anthony
flag.
Williams and his office and his team got the ball
Queenborn,
rolling.
don't do that.
And Lady
Queenborn,
Q,
don't do that. Don't do
what
that.
Queenborn? What she said?
Queenborn said Lady Q should turn that into it. Don't do that, because you know once you say it out there.
Happy J Black Day. Yeah, I just want to be.
Hold on, Lady Q just ran.
March
She just
10th.
ran to the printer right now. She's like, hold up.
Happy J Black Day. I love it.
And all hurting, making shirts for J Black.
Wait a minute, my
poor
sister
lady.
says she's taking off Monday. That's right, the J Black Day. And thank you, Jeanette.
Your sister gotta love you.
No, we're
not anybody else.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. DJ Super, back when it was called the Wachovia Center in Transit and Palmer's was popping on Spring Garden. Yes, that's where J Black was at.
That's what I got. Yes, 2004.
No, when we would walk past homeless people, J Black would refuse to give them money. He'd be like, they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves.
No, I would buy food. I would share the food. I ain't believe in the money back then.
Food.
But I believed in giving a good meal.
You did.
That was, a good meal, a good wholesome meal.
Whatever.
But anyway,
hasta mañana.
Bye,
Mo. See you.
Because we done. This whole
I'll
show
see
is
you on
done.
Monday.
This whole show just burned and crashed right now.
Let me see.
Who qualifies for expungement?
Texas, if y'all in Texas, if y'all need it.
Don't get me trying to pronounce these words. Applies to Class C misdemeanors resulting in deferred adjudication. Well, I got that word off. I'm supposed to go to work, y'all, but I feel a call out coming.
Oh, because last night you hung out?
I ain't even hang out.
Indonesia.
The Celebrity J Day in Indonesia, but it's the third Monday of the month on leap year. Exactly, man.
What are we talking about? About props.
This is Ozzie Davis. I don't know what that means, but I guess Ozzie Davis.
He took a shot.
That's the person from School Days that he was talking about.
Or do the right thing.
Brave lady.
I mean, do the right thing.
J Black is brave, letting Mike speak on his behalf. Dog, I'm a good character witness, real talk. Like, don't judge me by how I feel right now, but I'm a good character witness. Like, I'm the type of person I will turn your whole situation all the way up. They be like, wow, this guy might really be a good dude. He might really be a good dude.
I bet you somebody out there researching getting a felony removed. I bet you somebody watching right now is like, man, I never even thought about that. And it ain't that difficult, people.
Stacey Mitchell said, Mike, go to work and just have them send you home. Stacey Mitchell, I'm not going to put your business out there. But no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get sent home for any reason. I'd rather just not go in. I learned my lesson from K104. If you're not feeling up to par, just don't go in. It's better to call out than get sent home.
No, I think it's better to go in and let them see that you're trying, and then let them say, okay, no, we're gonna let you send you home, versus you always calling out. And then you got attendance issues. Now you're getting documented. Now you might lose your job. So I think it's better to, unless you're sick, stay home if you're sick.
All right, we losing viewers. Yeah. Hope a dope weekend, y'all. See y'all Saturday, Shawnee. Oh yeah. We're gonna be at the orange carpet. There's the orange carpet.
CW.
Orange carpet. We're gonna be there. I gotta pack my bag. That's another reason why I need to call out. I gotta pack my bag. I gotta get that right. I don't even know what I'm wearing for the CW33. Man. All right, y'all. This has been great. This has been fabulous. Shawnee, you okay? You don't feel good today? Okay. All right. All right. Love me for who I came home late. She mad at me.
What in the world? You didn't FaceTime fast enough? Like, what are we doing?
All right, y'all. Don Page. Have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that.
Trouble.
And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. And enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take it from you. Michael Shawn, J Black, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo. We will see y'all on Monday. Be safe. Don't forget the CW33. It all starts at what time? Is it 11 a.m., Shawnee? 11 a.m., 12:30. All the shows would air. Shawnee Scott on air. Big Bink's Break Room. The Michael Shawn Show. If you don't see it on CW33 and you're not in the DFW area, go to Media Room 360 TV on YouTube. We are done. We are complete. We are finished. Trina, have a great weekend, and everybody have a great, safe weekend. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also